How to make money in the stock market. It's obviously buy low and sell high. The problem is when the market is down, people are afraid. Uncertainty causes fear, and fear creates selling and volatility in the market. And I have another video that talks about uncertainty and how to predict the long-term direction of the market. However, I made this video for our clients so y'all can see the long-term one-year price target of these stocks. In other words, what are some of the stocks we own and where are they going? This is also a good video for advanced retirement investors because it teaches you a main concept on how to make money in the stock market by analyzing price targets. So what we're going to do in this video is we're actually going to look into the future of some of the very best stocks in America, of which you, our clients out there, own several of these positions. So one of the hidden truths out there, and I call it a hidden truth, is because you have to uncover, so to speak, uncover the price target. It's not readily available. It's not published in the newspapers. You typically have to get it through a research company. But it provides a valuable item of information on the prediction of the future of a stock price. And I call it uncovering because you do have to have some research capabilities, programs to find these numbers. What is the one-year price target of a stock? We have analysts on Wall Street who predict the 12-month price target of a stock. It's actually predicting the future of where a stock is going. They write a research report and they publish it. For example, if you're the beverage analyst and you follow Coca-Cola and Pepsi, then you will write a research report on that saying what you think that stock price will be in a year. We will be looking at the one-year price target of some of the positions that we own here at Cantu Tactical Wealth Management. Many of you clients will be familiar with some of these stocks because they're in your retirement accounts. But I will show you where the stock is going, in our opinion. I have reviewed 20 to 40 different analyst price targets to come up with these numbers. Since I also have people listening on a podcast, maybe driving to work, I will be naming the names and the prices. So there's Apple, Amazon, Broadcom, Costco, Meta Platforms, also known as Facebook, Nvidia, Netflix, Palantir, Royal Caribbean, and Walmart. Now let me go through some of the prices and price targets. So Apple, for example, trading as of February 27th, 2025, is $237. The all-time high for the stock is $260. Yet the one-year price target is $278. Amazon, trading at $210. All-time high price was $242. One-year price target, $264. Broadcom, $200. All-time high price, $251. One-year price target, $250. Costco, $1,030. All-time high price, $1,078. One-year price target, $1,096. Meta Platforms, trading at $663. all-time high price of $740, one-year price target of $736. NVIDIA, trading at $123, all-time high price of $152, one-year price target of $174. Netflix, $974, all-time high $1,064, one-year price target $1,095. Palantir, trading at $84, all-time high price of $125, one-year price target of $89. Royal Caribbean, currently trading at $244, all-time high price $277, one-year price target $283. And Walmart, $97, all-time high price of $105, one-year price target of $110. Now, these are prices, again, as of the close of business on February 27th, 2025. Let's talk about the potential gain on some of these stocks. If you look at Apple, it has a 17% potential gain. Amazon, a 25% potential gain. Broadcom, 25%. Costco, 6%. It's hard for stores that sell groceries to make money. They have a low profit margin. Meta, they have an 11% gain. Look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA, a 41% gain. Why? They just released earnings, and in the last earnings report, they made over 100% revenue gain in 1 year. That is amazing. What's interesting about the stock is it released earnings in November, and since then, the stock has been falling in price. So I think it was trading around $146. I don't remember exactly. But it's now trading at $123. Yet it hasn't really moved up in price, but it has the potential of being one of the most profitable stocks in our investment portfolios. Netflix, possible 12% potential gain. Palantir, 6%. Not all the accounts own Palantir. Royal Caribbean have a 16% possible gain moving forward, and Walmart. Now, here is the most interesting aspect about this potential gain. What's amazing is those prices can move higher. That's right. Because every quarter, these companies release earnings. And as they release earnings, they have the potential of moving up the target price higher. Now, if earnings are poor, the potential also exists for the target prices to be going down. So it depends on the analyst's opinion. Again, I have monitored 20 to 40 analysts to come up with these consensus for these price targets. So now, when we hear the term buy low, sell high, we realize that the word high is really just a relatively moving target. So now you've learned how to make money in the stock market by looking into the future and uncovering the price target. So look at my next video, which explains the difference between a value investor and a growth investor. And it talks about how much risk you are taking depending upon what type of investor you are. And it also comes into play to talk about, quote, the waiting game. Depending upon what type of investor you are, also depends on how much time you have to wait to make money. So in conclusion, prices eventually will catch up with their values. The news creates uncertainty, which leads to volatility. You have to realize that these tariffs are causing fear and emotional trading, but we must separate this trading from fact and realize that it's going to be about 6 months before tariffs will truly have an impact. For all of you clients out there, I want you to realize we own some of the very best companies in America. And I believe sincerely, and the other investment advisors at our firm, we believe that eventually the stock prices will catch up with the earnings for the proper values of those companies. Now, for the public out there watching this video, these stocks are not a recommendation. They are simply presented for educational reasons, and you can lose money trading stocks in the stock market. I have some disclosures. Take a listen.
Joe Cantu, Chief Investment Officer of Cantu Tactical Wealth Management, is your host and has over 30 years of experience in the retirement money management profession. He is a West Point graduate with a master's in business administration and has worked for 3 of the largest Wall Street firms as a stockbroker and portfolio manager. Over 10 years ago, he created Cantu Tactical Wealth Management, which actively balances and selects investments based on a tactical approach rather than the traditional strategic management method. Instead of the buy and hold philosophy, he believes in the pursuit of finding investments showing momentum, performance regardless of the direction of the market. His experience includes IRA accounts, 401k rollovers, trusts, endowments, defined benefit plans, 403bs, and 401k plans. Additionally, he served as a night college instructor for seniors, teaching high net worth retirement and estate planning for 14 years. Podcast views and personal opinions are for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute a recommendation. Investing has risk of loss, and you should consult with your own advisors for any financial decisions. Cantu Tactical Wealth Management and Joe Cantu are a fiduciary firm and registered investment advisor in the states of California, Florida, Georgia, and Texas, providing pure independent advice and money management.